This is sneaky core, those moves that are so effective for building a strong core, but you wouldn't necessarily peg them as core moves. It's gonna be fun, it's gonna be challenging, and we are going to make the circuit moves a little bit longer today, so we're going for 1 minute each. However, there's only 2 rounds, all right? So 1 minute each, 2 rounds, and you need to have a couple of dumbbell options, and you can always choose body weight instead. So I have a 5-pound weight and a 12-pound weight. Doesn't have to be the same. You just want one a little bit heavier, and then definitely one that's lighter, and you can play around with it and see what works for you. We're doing this all standing. I'm gonna tell you our first move before we hit that timer. So this is with the light dumbbell. Nice wide stance, all right? So we're gonna be rotating between a plie, where your back is nice and straight, and a lunge, where you rotate your hips, square those hips, all right? Arms are up, holding this weight. As we switch to the other side, that weight is going to get far away from the body. So straight arm, you rotate, stay low, pass through that plie, and then come to the other side. Once you've reached this lunge, you're gonna switch hands and then bring that weight far away from the body. Option for less intensity is to take the arms lower, bend a little bit less, or ditch the weight, or any combination of those. All right, so do what works for you, especially we're going for a minute. So maybe you start up here and then you start to lower down as we near the end of that circuit. Sound good? 1 minute, ready? We're gonna start in a lunge. Let's go. So extend those arms, nice and slow. Weight is away from the body. Rotate into that other lunge, and other hand grabs it. Bring it around. Rotate, grab it with the other hand. You stay as low as you want. Remember, you can do this with or without the dumbbell. You can keep your arms up at shoulder height. You can take it a little bit lower, and we're halfway there. Keep breathing. We send oxygen to the muscles while we work with big inhales and big exhales. 14 seconds left. Yes, there's some bonus lower body work. And there always is a little bit of bonus work. All right, you can't just isolate one muscle. Okay, time. All right, now this is where the one and only, no, not one and only. You'll have 2 options for heavier weight. But this is probably where that heavy weight makes the most sense. And a lot of times we talk about having the weight further from your body to challenge the core. Not with this one. This is kind of a power move. It's called a snatch. So you have a nice wide stance, toes are out. You're going to grab that dumbbell off of the floor and bring it up and extend. And then you're just gonna set it back down, getting a nice bend. Pick it up with the other side. Now, we stay close to the body. All right, hug the body as you come up. We're not coming out for this one. That will cause pain and pressure on your low back. So here's how you remember. Lift your shirt, not your skirt. All right, we wanna lift our shirt, hug the body, not our skirt. We're not going away from the body. All right, if that helps. You can do this with body weight only and mimic the move. Tap the floor, reach up high. But if you can add just a little bit of weight, I think you'll find it's totally doable. 1 minute, ready? Let's go. So grab, extend fully, and then set it down. Switch, extend fully. So we're finding that little pause every time. Ready? Pause. You don't wanna hit yourself, but just stay close to the body. Don't wanna put any strain on your back. Pause. Good. Guess what? We're halfway there. All right, up. Keep breathing. We only have 4 moves in this circuit, and we're doing it 2 times. So we can do it. Little pause. 8 seconds. Pause. Up. And time. All right, our next move. You can absolutely keep that heavier dumbbell, or you can switch to a lighter dumbbell, or you can do this with body weight. And you can also adjust the intensity by which hand holds the dumbbell. So let me show you your options. We are gonna do this completely on one side, and then for round two, we'll do the other side. So remember which side you did. All right, toes are forward in one side, slightly out in the other. And this hand, the toes that are out, this hand is going to slide down the inside of your leg right here, okay? Other arm is extended. Now, for more intensity, the dumbbell is in the extended arm. Your gaze is to the extended hand. So you just feel with this hand your leg and guide it down. You don't have to come all the way down. You can adjust how far you go. Keep a soft bend in your legs, okay? Don't lock them out. So your gaze is towards this extended hand. The dumbbell is here for more intensity, sliding this arm down and then coming back up, or for a little less intensity, but a great workout still, put that dumbbell in the low arm. Gaze towards that hand. Dumbbell's here, slide it down, all right? This side only for 1 minute. Round two, we will switch sides. So remember, the extended arm, those toes are forward, other toes are out. 1 minute, let's go. Gaze towards that hand, slide down, and then lift it back up. Slide down. You do not have to go as low as me. We do not have to be at the same pace or at the same range of motion. If you start like this and you think maybe it's gonna work better for me to switch this dumbbell to the other hand, it's totally okay. Switch here. Maybe you need a lighter dumbbell than what you started with. It's always good to listen to your body. Okay to change your mind if you need to. Keep it going. We have 17 seconds left. Bonus shoulder work. That's okay. Slow and controlled. Are you breathing deeply in and out? And time. Set it down. Body weight only for our fourth and final move of the circuit. Now, balance is a great way to engage your core, your entire core. Our core wraps around glutes, low back, abs, obliques. All right, so what we're gonna do is challenge our balance. You can extend your arms if that helps. Place them on your hips. You lift to the front. Okay, I'm already wobbling, that's okay. Then lower, you can sweep through or you can hover so you can touch the floor or not. Now, we're not just lifting our back leg, we're tilting. So I want you to tilt. Tilt forward and then come back up. Legs get some work, but it's a great core challenge as well. An option for you is to have a chair or countertop or even a wall nearby to place your hand on for a little extra stability. Okay, and we're gonna alternate legs every time. So 1 minute, ready, let's go. So lift that knee, sweep or hover, pass through. We are tilting here, tilting as far as you want to go, and then you come back up, your feet meet in the middle, switch sides. Super slow and controlled. This is where I'm really glad that I have no shoes on, because your toes can really spread out, grip the floor, and help you balance. So if you've got shoes on and you want to kick them off, you can pause and kick those off. Switching every time. Remember, we don't have to be at the same pace. Maybe you don't quite lift this high. Maybe you've got your hand on something for a little stability assist. That's okay. And 10 seconds left. Tilt. Challenge your balance. If you wobble, you know you're challenging your core, so that is good. And time. Round one is done. One more to go. Whew, shake it out. You know what's coming now. we're gonna move through a little bit faster because I don't have to explain everything. So we're starting with that lighter dumbbell, our plie to lunge pass. So remember, as low as you want, arms shoulder height, lower, weight, no weight, whatever is the best option for you today. And it might be different today than it was yesterday, and that's okay. Are you ready? Starting in that lunge, 1 minute, and go. Rotate that weight away from your body. And other side lunge. Switch hands, bring it back. Are you really engaging your core? Remember how we engage? You're bracing like someone's about to hit you in the stomach. You can really get more out of this with intention. Yes, the lower body involved on a couple of these, in fact, so if you just had a really heavy leg day, my apologies. 20 seconds left. Remember, you can always take it a little bit lower. Seconds. And we have 2 rounds, so when we're done with this one, we're not doing it again. And time. All right, coming to our snatch, the heavier weight, if you want it. You can also do a lighter weight or no weight at all. You got options, always. 1 minute, are you ready? Let's go. Find that pause, pause. Switch it out. Hug the body. Protect your back. Pause. Good. Keep breathing. Find that pause every single time. Pause. Doing great. We have 26 seconds left to go. About 10 seconds left. Don't hold your breath. 3, 2, come on, you can get up there one more time. 1. And good job, set it down. You can use the same weight or a lighter weight or no weight for our windmill crunch. And you can hold it up in the top hand for more, bottom hand for less, and switch sides. So now I'm gonna switch this side, toes are forward, other side, toes out, soft bend in both knees. All right, the gaze stays towards the extended arm. 1 minute, ready? Go. Gaze is here. Slide, you can just feel your leg and come back up. All right, so keep this hand running right along the leg. Come down as far as it feels good for you. When I say feels good, I don't mean it's not challenging. I mean it works, it's safe, it's the appropriate amount of challenge. Whoo! Here's that bonus shoulder work. One side might be more coordinated than the other, and it feels a little bit more natural on one side than the other. Most likely, it was the first side we did, because you just naturally go to the more coordinated side first. 8 seconds left. Oh, 1 more move to go. We're just flying through, building us a nice, strong core. Is that the timer? Time! Way to go. Body weight for our last move. All right. Are you ready? Right to it. We're gonna lift our knee, sweep through, and then remember, it's not a lift, it's a tilt. Grab something for balance support if you need it. And ready, let's go. Lift, hover or sweep the floor, and then tilt. Ooh. I've got the wall there to help me. Other side, you switch every time. I think hands on my hips works better for me. Tilt. And switch. Remember, we don't have to go at the same pace. Spread your toes out. Grip that floor. This might be the most wobbly one of all. It is for me because we're at the end of the workout. Sneaky core is not the kind of core where you're just like pulsing and holding and you have this intense burn the whole time. But don't underestimate it. It is highly effective. So good for building a strong core with these bigger movements that involve balance. Oh, there's our time. I'm just talking away. When we challenge our balance, when we move weight away from our body, it's so effective. And don't think that if you don't feel that serious, intense burn in the moment, it's not effective. All right, let's stretch it out. Come to a nice wide stance. And I like to call these twisties. They feel so good on your spine. You're just gonna place your hands here and twist, kind of look up to the corner, and then switch to the other side. We're gonna move through, switch a few of these, one more each. And then we'll hold it. So come back to here and then just hold that twist. Other side, hold. Good. Now I want you to wrap your arms together, lean forward. I just want you to hang heavy. You will feel a hamstring stretch. You'll also feel a nice low back stretch. You can shift side to side a little bit. All right, place your hands on the mat, heel, toe, those feet together. Soft bend in your knees. Roll yourself all the way up. Clasp your hands behind your back, look up. And unclasp. Now we're gonna clasp them over our head. Clasp, look up, arch your back. You can shift around, move, sway, or hold still. Good. Release. Let's get that neck. All right, one side, just let it hang heavy. Extend your opposite arm. And switch to the other side. Good. Look up. Let your head hang heavy. And down. And wide stance. Give me 2 big inhales and exhales. Inhale. Exhale. One more in. And out. Way to go. Thanks for working out with me. Let's do it again soon.